Greetings, folks. Steve here, and the time has come for Import Face-Off. It's going down tomorrow, early in the morning. Today's Saturday, and I'm just kind of working on getting everything ready. Got old Goldie at the house, and she should be good to go. So I'm got a pretty good authority that Goldie's good. I'm going to take her for a quick drive around the block, just to make sure it's finding the gears. If it's not perfect, it doesn't really matter at this point. You know, we're out of time. It is what it is. But I think it's going to be pretty good, and we shouldn't have any trouble getting Matt pretty close dialed to the 11.5 that he needs to be at. I had to go to U-Haul to get the trailer. That's a U-Haul trailer, so that's what we're going to be towing Goldie with, and the Lexus is already on my trailer in Frisco, so I got to get that here also. We made one pass at the track a couple weeks ago in the Lexus and saw some pretty lean AFRs. I do believe we're out of fuel system. At the very top of third gear with high engine load and high RPMs, I think the boost might still be creeping a little bit. So I need to just make a couple of quick rips in that, make sure it's not going dangerously lean, add some more fuel to the map, and just make sure it's safe. If I'm not able to get it to be in a safe area the way it is right now, then I'm just going to put some regular gasoline in the tank to kind of mix in with the E85 and just see if we can just temporarily use that to bring our AFRs down a little bit more. Regular gasoline, obviously, will richen everything up a little bit. We'll have to pull back the timing a little bit, but I don't think power is going to be a problem with the Lexus as long as we can supply enough fuel for it. Okay, so here's where we're at currently. The Z is making great power, but the Lexus is another story. All right, so I just made a little rip. I'm in the Lexus now, and whenever we took it to the track last time, it went way lean during the pass. Okay, so I pulled up my data log to take a look, thinking maybe I could just add some fuel to it. And it's at over 100% duty cycle. We're just simply out of fuel on the Lexus. The intercooler changes, it's making way too much power, and we're out of fuel. So what I did for now, just so everything will be safe to drive, I'm taking it for a rip right now. I went and I pumped in 6 gallons of 93 regular gasoline just to try to richen up the fuel mixture. So far so good. All right, baby, we made it here to IFO. Matt's just pulling up with Ursula. We got Z here on our U-Haul trailer. Harry's here from Arizona. Flew out just to watch us race. How about that support, baby? Hey. Looks like it's going to be a good turnout. I already see some opponents I recognize. That guy right there. We got Ed Brown up in the front with his little orange car. And the car show is going to be absolutely huge today. We got here an hour before open, and the line was already out on the highway. Holy shit. So
it's a good thing we didn't get here any later than we did.
I know. Well, last time we were parked on the other side of the grass over there, next to the stereo contest. But cool, we got a sweet spot. We'll set up our gazebo right here in between. We're gonna get these things unloaded, check tire pressures. We gotta warm up the nitrous bottle in the Lexus. The IFO 2021. Oh, got it, getting some heat in her, baby. Bottle pressure was way low this morning, so we got our bottle heater function going on here. Old tow vehicle putting in work like always. We got qualifying at 10 o'clock in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna do this as long as possible, and then we'll probably try the hot rags again just to get as much pressure out of it as we can, so we can make some qualifying passes that don't suck. All right, for y'all laughing at me warming it up in my truck, look at this, from 600 degrees. Money, dude. So qualifying's in just a few minutes. Lexi's ready to go. Z's ready to go. Tire pressure's checked. We got the gas can out of the Lexus. I mean the Z. Nitrous is purged up and open on here. And we're ready to rock and roll, baby. Harry's gonna be our designated cameraman today, so
Let's get it.
let's hope that he can keep it on the cars.
Gonna be shaky.
He's gonna be. Whoa! We got camp set up here. Got the grill going. We get some corn on the grill in a little bit and some chicken legs, and we're gonna do the deal today. So good or bad, no matter what happens, you know, you boys, we're just gonna be posted up having a good time. I need to find out why my nitrous didn't come on. Listen. Okay.
What? Purging it?
Yeah. I don't know why the nitrous wasn't. Let me see if the nitrous comes on just on the brake real quick. If we don't come here, that's how it came right on.
Yeah. You did?
Yeah, I couldn't even. With the two-step. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's unfortunate.
So it comes on immediately after when you stop?
Yeah, as soon as I let off the two-step, the nitrous came on. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so we figured out that in the Lexus, for some reason, I don't know why it is this way, but the two-step and the nitrous will not turn on together. So that's something we have to deal with. The nitrous isn't going to start spraying until we pull this, but we ran an 11.6, so I just turned up the boost a little bit more just to try to get a little bit more out of the back half. We're out of fuel system, so that's kind of a risky play, but the car was running pretty fat up top, so I think we'll be all right, just to try to squeak a tiny bit more power out of it. But this is our second qualifying, so we've already made a qualifying, and it's not great, but it's not the worst, so we'll see how that does. But this is what it is, so we're going to have to try to make a little bit more power at the top end to try to make up for the 1.860 foot that it's going to be putting down. Or we could maybe throw the 100 jet into it. Ah, that might be worth doing. Maybe we throw the 100 jet in it. We'll see. If it goes too lean on this pass, I'm going to have to watch the AFR. But if the top of third, it starts going lean, we might just up the jet and the nitrous so it just does a little bit more for us right out of the hole. Because as soon as you come off the two-step button, nitrous starts flowing. So that could be okay. And then on the Z, Matt said he just spun the tires real bad. It started shaking on him. He got worried about breaking an axle. So then he was all soft getting back into it. So he really suffered in the front half. But the mile an hour out of the back is what we expect, about 113. That's about what the car does whenever it runs an 11.5. So just going to try to get a better pass, get it better out of the hole, and make up the time on the front half for him. So the opposite of what we're doing here. But he's a long way from an 11.5 with that pass. So hopefully we can get a better qualifying pass here and get him a lot closer to 11.5s. looks fast. Goldie got out of the freaking hole, man. Golly. Thank you. Holy shit. Whoa, the Z just ran an 11:29. God dang. 151 60 foot. Woo! She is making way too much power, so we got to dial that back. Lexus ran an 11.7 with a 1.9 60 foot, so both cars are going to be real hard to get dialed here. But I'm just glad to see the Z make a strong run, even though it was way too freaking strong. We got to slow the Z down, and I'm going to need to speed this thing up a little bit. I think what I'm going to have to do is really just stop using the two-step. God damn, that bitch is fast.
11. That was, oh shit, 11:29.
Bro, you went 119. Golly. All right, so Matt gets some redemption. A little too good, bro. That was a little too good. We got an
11:29.
11:29.
Not far off.
At 119. Well,
119. That's definitely my fastest speed in the Z.
Dude,
sure.
You were out like a rocket.
Yeah, it felt real good.
Now the Lexus,
the shifts felt good too. I shifted a little bit early on 1.2 just because I didn't want it to get bogged up. I shifted just before 6 and it was fucking crisp. It was great.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's even easier on the trans. With 2.3 felt okay.
2.3 felt fine. It ran out a little bit. I lifted just for a quick second.
Nice. All right. Well, that's what's important, that you kind of got it dialed what you have to do. So that's good. Lexus would not build any power. It wouldn't even get up to the two-step. So what I'm going to be doing is not using the two-step at all. We're just going to go trans brake and nitrous and try to just maintain it. I know that'll be good enough to go faster than an 11.5. So we'll be good there. Laptop was in the Z this time, so we did get a data log. I'm going to go through that, make sure it looks safe, and turn down the boost probably just a little bit. Just drop the boost a little bit on that, but we want to keep it faster than necessary, just to give us a chance to get ahead of people. Food's cooking. Cars are sitting, waiting. Here's the deal. Okay, we saw a little bit of coolant under the hood of the Z. Our overflow tank was totally full. We drained it back into the radiator, hoping that it just overfilled slightly. That cap is kind of old. I used to have a 19 PSI cap for that I misplaced. So now it's just like a standard cap on it. But we were able to get that all wiped up, taken care of. But the car's only good qualifying pass was a 12.4, and then the other one we broke out. We went way too fast. So there's too many cars in the class, so there's a likelihood we might get bumped. But since they full treat us on the first qualifying pass, we could dispute that and maybe try to get another Q pass. As of right now, the guys in the tower are saying that we're good, we're in the class. And then the Lexus, not being able to build any nitrous on the line has been a big problem. We ran an 11.7 on it just a moment ago. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stop running the two-step and just run the nitrous on the trans brake. And that's gonna let us get out of the hole and jump ahead, and then we'll just be playing a slow down game to try to maintain everything there. All right, so here's the situation. Matt's going up against our buddy with DK Racing. We've faced off with him before out here. He's out here at every 11.5 event. He's in a little red Civic hatch. And I can't remember what he said he qualified. But Matt should have a pretty good shot as long as he doesn't break out. Hi, brother! Here we go! We got the fucking camera rolling! Camera's rolling! All right, baby, here we go! This is it! Eliminations, DK Racing. Sir. So, get out ahead and just stay ahead, bro. All right, bro. You're still going to be able to break out if you go too hard, so just stay right out ahead of him.
much. I didn't, man, he was a fucking freight train there at the end. Hey man, that was a good run, bro.
You shut down?
No, I was slowing down. I thought I was gonna break out. I didn't realize how fast you're coming up behind me, bro.
Yeah, cause I traveled.
I saw that, yeah. So you turned on the beams.
I had to.
Yeah.
Because when you got out, I said, oh shit, so I clicked my button and let the
Yeah.
up, and I was like, fuck that, I need to mile an hour. Fuck that.
He pulled me right at the end, bro. He pulled me right at the end. I was slowing down. I was afraid I was gonna break out, and he fucking freight trained.
So Matt got beat by the DK Racing Civic, just barely. Me and Harry thought he won. We were at the starting lane celebrating because it looked like he won. Ran 11:58. It was an awesome pass, but DK Racing guy got around him. I landed a bye. They actually had two number 305 cars. So after a bunch of confusion, just like every damn time, figured out who the real one was, which was me, and the other guy got bumped out because he didn't qualify well enough. So I got a bye run. We talked about, I'm not using the two-step now because I can't spool with the nitrous at the same time, and we're just a little bit too slow. So rather than just break the beams and be conservative here, we're gonna go ahead and send it without the two-step and on the nitrous. Shit, I'm already hot as hell. And we're just gonna see what kind of time it runs in that situation. Because we need to know before we go into eliminations if the car's way too fast, or if it's, you know, what it's gonna do, or how it's gonna feel. Broke out. We got an 11:47. I'm gonna have to run it just like that and just jam on the brakes a little early. I made my bye run and it was just a little bit under 11:5, 11:47. So we're gonna send it just like that, and I'm just gonna have to just get off the gas just a little bit early and try to slow down just enough to keep the momentum, keep the up ahead. Damn. But it's just up to me and the Lexus now. Damn it. All right, our first elimination race. We got a bye on the first one. No such luck on the second one. We got to race somebody. We're racing a black Civic. And we'll see how it goes. God dang it. Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Semis are next. Knock this guy out and you're in, baby.
Dude, you're gonna be ahead of him. He keeps, whenever they launch, they're so slow.
Yeah, run out on us.
Get ready, look in your mirror and get ready just to slow down.
Roger that.
You got it. You got it. Yeah, I mean, you're so close. I bet if you just lift early enough, you'll be okay.
All right, so we take the win with a 11:56 at 110, and he went 11:51 at 129. But dude was napping on the tree. 0.61 reaction time, bro. That's over half a second.
Hard to catch you too.
And yeah, well, Ursula was doing the deal. Look at that freaking
I know
7.18 in the eighth.
Looked good.
97 mile an hour in the eighth.
The launch looked good too.
Yeah, it was a 1.63.
Yeah,
Whoa.
baby.
Yeesh,
We do
she's
better
getting
without
it.
the two-step.
Yeah.
We
Well,
do.
I know. I wanted the two-step
For
to control, dude, because it starts to feel real and really the longer you stay on it, it gets weird. But what I did that time is the nitrous will only come on when I'm at over 97% throttle. So I just tried to put it at like 80 or 80, 85 to just get things going and then bump in and then just mash the gas and immediately the nitrous kicks on.
I could tell that you weren't full throttle until you bumped in. You can hear it.
Yeah, and that gives the nitrous just enough time, but not too much time.
Yeah.
And it makes for a good lead. All we gotta do is do that 2 more times. Just get them on that tree.
It's over, baby.
Get them on the tree, just lift a little early and...
The question is, are we ever gonna get to racing?
Yeah, that's the key. We've had lots of delays today. Our whole entourage has left. And it's just kind of one thing after another out there. We do still have Harry. When do you fly back, Harry?
Tomorrow.
Harry flew all the way down from Arizona just to hang out with us at IFO.
For 2 days, yeah.
Just 2 days. God bless him. You know why I picked left lane?
That's the winning lane.
Because earlier Ed was telling me about missing that shift, and he's like, yeah, in the left lane, I always miss it because I'm looking, when he's in the right lane, he's always looking this way. All right, baby, here's where we're at. We're in the semifinals, and we're racing against Ed Brown. Ed Brown is a seasoned veteran in the 11.5 index class. He travels to IFOs all around the South Central region, and he hits all of them running 11.5. That's what his little orange car does well. He does it a lot. He's a racer. He knows how to cut down a tree, so we're gonna have to
Time to eat.
do the deal. He qualified at 11.52, I believe, and he's had 11.5 somethings on every run. I believe.
Time to get out there and send it, baby.
So we go out there and try to do the deal. All right, baby, semifinals against Ed Brown. I don't have a lot of battery in my GoPro, so hopefully it gets through this race. I don't have a lot of battery in the laptop either, so we're just gonna have to see. Big delays because of people oiling down the track over and over again. But we're through that now. We still got decent pressure in the nitrous bottle. Let's give her hell, baby.
Come on.
Well, that's it. Nitrous, bro. That was pitiful, man. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I don't know. I went ahead and took a log. You know, the laptop's about to be dead. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. It just, the nitrous, like, never felt like the nitrous did anything. I'm not sure why that would be, but thank you. I ran an 11.73. He ran an 11.70. I'll be on the tree at least. Probably bad. My reaction time was 0.27. Just didn't work. Just didn't freaking work. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to duplicate it right now just for my own purposes. Alright, so I got on the trans bottle pressure. I don't know, bro. It like didn't make any power on the brake. I bumped in, I floored it, and then there was a delay. And I just didn't get on the nitrous soon enough, honestly. Like, nitrous is just such a fucking wild card, dude.
We need to do some work on getting this thing this winter, just getting it under control, you know, getting it consistent.
Yeah.
So many of the semifinals.
Yeah.
I mean, if anybody was going to knock us out, it was going to be him.
I know.
You know?
I know, and you saw how he only beat us by a little bit.
I know. 1 second, just barely.
Yeah, he does it on purpose. He was like slowing down, just staying ahead of me.
The fucking point 1 second. That's the thing, when you start catching up to him, that car's light enough and fast enough, you can just stomp on it, just like, you know?
Well, let's load it up. Call it a night. Well, that's going to do it for this IFO, this chilly fall night. We suck and we lost.
We suck.
So we're going home losers.
Especially me. I got knocked out in the first round. At least Steven made it to the semifinals.
It's true. I won my buy race. So,
Yeah.
And then we actually beat only a single car today. And man, it felt good, but it was very short-lived because then we got our freaking asses kicked.
By old Ed Brown.
Yet again.
Shout out to you over there. I know you're watching, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened on that one. The Lexus slowed down about 0.2, and it has everything to do with the launch. We lost it in the 60-foot.
We were also sitting for like an hour in the cold.
Yeah. Everything got cold. The bottle pressure was steady dropping, and we just didn't get the power from the nitrous when we were staging that we did on the previous pass. So I was really having a time when the nitrous came on, because if we sit on nitrous too long, things get a little ornery.
A little rowdy.
Green, dropped down to green, and we took out like a slug. Ended up running 11.7. Ed stayed just a hair ahead of us, like he does so well.
That's his deal. Yeah, that's
And
what he does.
yeah, and he actually went on to win the final. He went to the finals and he won, and he took first place.
So really, we got second. You know.
Yeah.
Really.
Basically. Yeah. But both cars still work. Nothing's broken. We got some figuring to do. You know, we knew we weren't 100% ready, but the Z actually, it seemed the transmission was totally not a problem, which we didn't expect.
Surprising.
But that's going to do it for IFO this year. Another big L for Team Master Machines. But, you know, we had a great time, and we hung out with the gang and ate some,
that was a great
real
time.
food. And it was a great turnout. If you guys haven't been to IFO, they're all over the country. There's definitely one near where you live. They're really cool to check out.
Especially if you like import cars. I mean, you might not deal with the same things as we do, but it's all domestics around here all the time. So it's really cool to be able to come out,
a great break
be around our people. Yeah.
And there's really cool stuff in the car show every time.
Yeah, real cool shows.
You know, if they could just get rid of the stereo competition, it would be perfect.
Everything would be perfect,
Because that's really just the worst part. But anyway, that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for following along, guys. We're going to try to get these cars dialed a little better. Hopefully spend a little more time at the track this year before it gets too chilly. But we'll see you next time.
Later.